All right, so Wolfpack get on the board again. We'll catch you up just a moment. Right now, it's going to be 13-0 over the Chaffey Tigers, the Wolfpack. Wolfpack got on the board very quick. A kickoff return by Kyle Firm brought the ball all the way down to the Chaffey 48-yard line on the opening kickoff. And then in one play, Caden Campazano took it 48 yards down the right side for the touchdown. So about 16 seconds into the game, Wolfpack were leading. So with an extra point kick from Giles right there, that's going to make the Wolfpack 14, Tigers nothing. Claremont started this drive on their own 38-yard line, a 6-play, 62-yard drive. Quarterback keeper for a TD by Nathan Giles. Let me welcome in our broadcast team this evening, Mr. Grand Marshal himself, Brian Nearing.
Well, thank you, Mr. Muncie. Yeah, Jim, last Friday at the Wolfden, the Pack, we had a very exciting game, but it was a heartbreaking game. Lost on the last-second field goal by West Covina. So Pack's hoping to make a big comeback and regroup tonight. They've had a good week of practice this week. They have a record of they're looking to go 5-5 and perhaps make the playoffs. So we'll find out what happens.
All right, Giles with the kickoff. It's going to be a short pooch kick. It's going to be caught by number 43, met immediately by number 88. I'm starting to like that kid, Cohen Martinez.
Yes, Cohen Martinez, again, showing his athleticism. Hey, Jim, I was wondering, as we were watching the first part of this game, what do you see as a key point of emphasis tonight for the Pack?
There's actually 3 points I think the Pack need to emphasize tonight, and the first one is limiting turnovers. Okay. Last week we had 3 turnovers, which led to all 10 points for West Covina in a loss, so that would be my first point. The second one would be get off the field on defense. You don't want to have your defense out there running ragged, and the third point I would say is get the ball to your playmakers. And so far, up 14-0, I have to say check, check, and check.
Yep, so far, it's looking good.
They wasted no time. It was the first play of the game that their playmaker, Caden Campazano, took at half the field.
Carry by number 14 at that time. That's LaShawn Griffith.
He's had a couple of carries early. I know you folks at home didn't see that, but they're doing direct snaps to him at quarterback, and they're loading up either the right side or the left side, and he's just running behind a wall of blockers. But the Wolfpack has done a great job of shedding blockers and making the tackles usually around the line of scrimmage or maybe even a little bit in the backfield. So it's now 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. There's a handoff.
It's not a bad tackle right there. I'm trying to see who came up with that.
Number 29.
Number 29 is one of their studs, Roger Martinez. He's he's really rushed for the second leading yards right now, over 400 yards in 9 games. So he's definitely expecting to touch the ball a little bit tonight.
Martinez, he's deep again. Let's see this hitting off, and
he stumbled. He was able
22 this time deep in the backfield. That's Nicholas Muratala.
Muratala is going to pick up the first down for the Tigers. First down.
A decent run. He broke a couple of tacklers there.
And the only one that Martinez is second to in yards is Muratala. He's got 550 so far this season.
Yeah, so they are a power running team, and being down by 14 in the first quarter does not help a team that runs the ball a lot.
No, I think we looked at the stats. I think they've thrown the ball 16 times. Right. Or maybe 34 times, and 16 completions, but really 4 picks and 1 touchdown. So they do not air the ball out too often.
Another run.
Nick Macias in on the tackle there. Also, I believe that's going to be Nick Macias, and I think might have been Leaper in there as well.
Yeah, the Wolfpack really rallies to the ball well. They've been doing that all year long. They just have been a really great team at rallying and getting to the ball carrier. They snip out the run very well, and this team is just dedicated their season to the run. There's another run, this time knocked in the backfield, back to the line of scrimmage, and stopped. Martinez, the ball carrier.
Julian Zacharias had such a push on his offensive lineman, pushed him into the backfield, and that's who the running back bumped into.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah, he got a great push, and the runner, as soon as he got possession of the ball, ran into one of his own players, and that's what stopped the play.
Exactly.
Hey, just real quick, want to say thank you to Jim Grelk, who's out there watching, live streaming, and putting some stuff in the chat. Also, Brad Freeman, yes, the game is going to be broadcast. Apologies. We had some technical difficulties, so we're back on the air now. Hopefully you're joining us.
Handoff again, deep in the backfield, just number 22.
It's a great job. Jaden McLemore came up from his corner position and really went around the ankles of a good running back. You can't take a good power running back up top. You have to go to the lower half of his body.
Hey, Rob, did you see who that ball carrier was?
That was Nicholas Muratalla.
Nicholas Muratalla, yeah. He carried the ball a few times. You know, again, I'm not sure if that was Zacharias, but someone from the defensive line got a great push into the backfield again. So this is the sixth play of Chaffey's drive, and it's resulting in a punt. So this punter's going to get a workout tonight if they can't throw the football. All right, 4th and 9 for the Tigers. Punting from their own 30-yard line, deep snap.
Wolfpack are content on letting it. Oh, it's going to be a nice little bounce. That's Leaper, I believe. Leaper's going to get the ball back all the way back to the line of scrimmage, just about. It's going to be a net yard of 1.
Don't even have to move the chains.
Nope, just flip them around.
Well, that's going to kill that punter's statistics for the season. But Wolfpack starts with the ball inside Tiger territory. Looks like, yes, 46-yard line of Chaffey Tigers versus 10 for Claremont.
All right, so we're looking at about a 46-yard. I think I'm seeing Rosales in the backfield right now. Giles, Nick Macias. Kyle Firm is going to go in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Rosales up the middle. He's going. Oh, he just got clipped. Not clipped as a penalty, but he got winged, I should say.
Yeah, he got winged. Did you see him knock that wing aside?
Yes,
he did.
It's a great run.
He took that handoff and wasn't even touched until he was 15 yards up the field.
I'm starting to see a pattern with that. It seems every running back's getting 6 to 7 yards before getting touched. So.
And also between tackles, you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
If you're hearing some noise in the background, some great music, that's DJ Ancona's here tonight. Homecoming night here at Claremont High School. Firm's going to go in motion again. It's going to be a play-action pass. It's going to be a throw out to the side. It's going to be Nick Macias. It's a nice ball. A little bit behind him, but not too bad. He did a good job of reeling it in.
That's a great gain right there. Macias coming out of the backfield out to the flat. Getting a nice little toss from Giles.
There's going to be about a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Stay tuned with us. Sometime during the second quarter, we are going to have a great interview coming up with a couple of phenomenal golfers here at Claremont High School. So we will let you know about that. Kelly Sue and DeVore Strober.
Well, clearly it's not me, because there's nothing phenomenal about my game. 2nd and 6.
I play zigzag golf. Yes.
I don't know if I'm ever on my own fairway. We're going to have a penalty here. Boy, I got really loud really fast.
Yeah, it just jumped. All right.
That's better. That's. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, good deal.
I think the cable ran it up. Can you hear?
2nd and 11.
Is that better?
2nd and 11 now.
Pushes Claremont back to 2nd and 11 as there's 36-yard line.
30 seconds to go. Okay, down to 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Now at 2nd and 11.
Can you hear me?
It's low.
Low.
I'm being told my mic is really high and
Okay, I'm
yours
trying to figure out whose is whose.
Comment about golf. Okay, it's a pass out to Archie Babe.
So I'm 3.
Might have lost a yard on that play. That's the end of the first quarter. Score Wolfpack 14, Tigers 0. Wolfpack is going to have 3rd down and 10 coming into the second quarter.
And that's the quarter. That's the end of 1. Claremont Claremont Wolfpack 14, Chaffey Tigers
I can't hear
0.
myself.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I'm trying.
Check, check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you, but it's low.
Well, well, I'll just do the best I can.
That's better.
It's better. It is
Yeah.
better.
Hey, 9 p.m. of the season. I gotta say, this is some great radio we're doing.
Yes. Liking that? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Training makes perfect.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, this is a very important game for us. If we win, we have I think, a better than 50% chance of making it to the playoffs. So, 3rd down and 10 for the Pack at Chaffey's 25-yard line. It's been a little bit.
I can't remember last time we attempted a field goal. So Nathan Giles back. That's going to end up being a, what are we looking at, 37-yard field goal?
That sounds right. 37 yards. Be a good attempt. Giles been kicking the ball very well at practice, and for extra points, let's see what he does here. Got a nice
leg into
Nice.
it.
And that's good.
And that's good.
Yeah.
37-yard field goal for Giles is good.
Nathan Giles puts the Wolfpack up 17-0, 11-18 to play in the first half. And please stay tuned with us at halftime. We have some fantastic information for you at half. We have the crowning of the homecoming queen. The king was crowned this afternoon. And Mr. Grand Marshal, who was the king this afternoon?
The king this afternoon was Viraj.
Barrage.
Yeah.
Mr. Barrage.
Mr. Barrage.
From the Wolfcast.
Yes.
I'm not certain what his last
It's
name is.
Yurdiki, I think.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
try to pronounce that one.
I'm trying to remember when I typed it up today.
When we run that Wolfcast, I have a freshman class, and they go nuts for this guy.
Yeah.
So he's very popular on campus.
He's got a cult following on campus.
He does.
All right, Giles kickoff taken by the 10-yard line. That's going to be, I believe, by number 44. I just turned into a South Dakotan. 44 or a St. Louis. I have a St. Louis accent.
No, we have fans in St. Louis.
We do.
Watching the Wolfcast.
Ferdy Fur. All right.
Wow. Well,
I want to say thank you. That's a great point to mention, too, for everybody who's been out here supporting us, through the sponsors, through just watching us on live stream, sending shout-outs to us all the way from Georgia, from Palmyra, Wisconsin. We've had people from Tallahassee, Florida. I've got people from New York. I want to say thank you all across, former players, former students, alumni. That's going to be number 14. He's going to lower his head, try to move the sticks a little bit, and
now getting pushed back.
going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. But we, again, want to say thank you to a few other people here. We want to say thank you to Coach Heil and the entire football staff being gracious to all of us, allowing us to do this. Sometimes it's tough. You don't really want to show what your team's doing in film, but nowadays with the digital, this seems like the logical next step. We want to say thank you to the CHS Booster Club, specifically Jackie Campazano and Kara Leeper, with everything that they've done to help us out throughout the year. We want to say thank you to them. Also, people up in Cedar City, Utah, thank you very much for paying attention and for supporting the Wolfpack.
I think that was number 58. Was the ball carrier there? I may have gotten that wrong. I saw him come out of the pile.
No, I think you're right, because they did mention at one point that number 53 is actually a fullback, Angel Sanchez.
Maybe that was 53.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I guess any number can be a running back now. There used to be linemen had to be certain numbers. And
Here's 3rd down.
3rd down, Nick Macias. Phil, wow, great job by Nick Macias.
What a great tackle.
4th down for the Tigers. And I will say this, that we don't really talk. we don't really talk about the seniors enough. You know, it's always we want to push the senior agenda, and these seniors have really been leaders out here. Very, very disciplined group of kids.
Absolutely. We have a junior right now, I believe, Leaper.
Yes.
He's back at the Claremont 40-yard line to receive his punt. The last punt was a low bouncer. So this is a high snap, lob, back.
Oh, Darius Eves. Darius Eves almost there's. That's a tackle.
And a flag.
And a flag.
Which is.
Yeah, Darius Eves shoved the up man almost back into the punter. So there's a penalty flag on the play. I believe that's going to be a hold on the Wolfpack.
And that's a shame because that's going to negate a great run back by Leaper. That was another one of those run backs where you don't have to move the chains.
Yeah.
But with the penalty, it's going to.
And it's a spot foul, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which is around the 40-yard line for the Wolfpack. Let's find out if they walk it back 10 more. I have not seen the white cap make a signal yet. It's either a hold or a push in the back.
It could be a block in the back, yes. It could be. I believe he tackled him. So I believe we're going to get a hold on that, but we'll see. Well, we may not get a signal.
Okay, well, we're left to assume that it was a block in the back or a hold. I'll leave it up to Master Jim Munson.
Oh, I'll leave it up to the audience. You can pick your poison on that one.
All right, well, Pack starts at their own 30-yard line, first and 10.
My mic is really deep and really loud. My mic is really deep and really loud. It sounds like I'm deep throating my mic.
All right, Archie Bay going in motion. Giles up under center. It's going to be a handoff to Rosales. Rosales around the right side. He's going to lower his head, pick up the first down. That's great, tough running by Raymond Rosales.
That was a great run. He's going to get some action back there in the backfield tonight.
Yes.
We saw Campuzano come off earlier. I see number 2 on the sideline talking to the coaches, getting some water. So
yeah, I think it might be a precautionary thing. He's kind of been dinged up a little bit this whole season. He sat out a couple games early on the season, so it could be a just a precautionary. Although he did, I think on that one run up the middle, he did come out of the pile with a little limp. So, but probably nothing. Don't see any ice on him. He's still there watching.
Back over to the sidelines.
All right. There comes a
Rosales again. Now he got swallowed up by number 5.
It's a good job by number 5, Elijah Areola. I'm dead. Yeah.
And that was a nice tackle by Areola. Loss of 2 on the play. Macias is coming out of the game.
All right, so both Maciases are coming out of the game.
Yeah, the Macias brothers.
All right, so I see number 80 in the game. That's a good sign. Grant Walsh, sophomore, big sophomore, 6'4" sophomore from. Oh, you know, I take it back. It was 60, not 80. These numbers are really hard to see. So we have trips to the left. Giles going to roll left.
Oh,
what a great catch! Kyle Firm.
First down is right, Kyle. You stick with that first down, boy. I'll tell you what, he went up there and high pointed that thing and made a great catch.
Yeah, we couldn't have had a better view for that.
And that was right in front of us. The players came up, they surrounded him after the play. They're hitting him on the helmet, letting him know, hey man, we're here to support you. Yeah, you know what? We're going on and on about a great catch. How about the pass? Giles
Good touch.
that one in.
Good touch on that one, absolutely.
Really nice.
The run by Rosales. He's going to pick up 5 before he's even hit. I think that's kind of, yards after contact may not be a lot, but yards before contact's huge.
Yeah. Rosales is just taking control right now. He's down there doing what he does. He's a really punishing runner when he needs to be.
You know, this is playing out just how the Wolfpack wanted it to tonight. You know, Chaffey came in. They lost to West Covina 35-14, and our pack lost last week 10-7. So it's a great defensive ball game.
Rosales again.
Yeah,
he got tripped up just about as quickly as he got the ball. I think there's no gain on the play as far as I can tell.
Oh, that's going to bring Garrett Sainin back in the game along with Leeper. Kind of their skilled set right now. It's bringing out the power. Brandon Cole in on that last play as well. Giles talking with Coach Campazano on the sideline, getting the play, coming back now to the huddle. Third down, and would you say 4? About 4 yards to go?
Well, the scoreboard says 4, so I'm going to go with 4.
Let's go with 4.
Looks like 4.
Third down and 4. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Tripp's right. Ooh.
Although I see Archie Vade out here one-on-one, and that's where they're going to go.
Yeah, that's
a
great call.
job.
Great call and a better pass.
And I'll tell you what, John, we talked about the maturity of this kid from the beginning. The first game of the year against Norte Vista, just to see the growth that he's put on there and being able to talk to him on campus and that, his persona is completely different.
Totally.
And that was a great route that he ran. He got that with about a yard to spare.
Yeah.
He positioned himself exactly where he needed to be for the London game.
How many times do we see that in the NFL where they're a yard short and it's like, really?
and it's usually a rookie.
Yeah, it's very true. All right, so we have empty set right now. And we're going to get a timeout for the Wolf. That Coach Heil wants that timeout.
Yeah, Coach Heil walked right over to the ref and just said, time. Well, so far, the Pack is in Tiger territory down to the...
They've lived in the jungle tonight. They've lived in the jungle tonight. They've been in Tiger territory the entire time.
Yeah.
They have. Ray Rosales has gotten a lot of the snaps at running back for the Pack tonight, and he kind of reminds me, there was a player that used to run in the NFL named Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD as they called him, and his nickname was Pocket Hercules, right? He was small, he was tough, he was strong, and Ray Rosales kind of reminds me of that a little bit, even though it's just here at the high school level. Plus, he played for your favorite school, Brian, UCLA.
That would not be my favorite school. That would be my arch enemy school. But, they have wonderful uniforms if you like state school.
Powder blue is always nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's always the color of the sky.
I'm more partial to cardinal and gold. Fight on. So
there we go.
First and 10 for the Pack.
All right, Giles going to roll out right. He's got trips. He's got Vade on the outside.
Wow.
Great
Wide
route.
open.
That was a terrific route by Vade.
You know, coming off of West Covina's week, it could have been a really down week, but it looks like the kids have really put in the work this week and gotten more disciplined.
Oh, it's very clear. It's very clear that they have. The offensive line is doing a great job pass protecting. They're doing an even better job run blocking. And the receivers are coming off of these corners, who, by the way, are playing them back. The corners are not pressing at all.
Right.
They're allowing the receivers to run wherever they want to and get open. And our receivers, you saw what Firm did. You see what Leeper's done. You're watching what Vade's doing. I mean, they all have a terrific hand.
He's seen wide open there, and it was a 14-yard gain.
Triple I left.
There we go.
There's your pocket. What'd you call him?
Pocket Hercules.
Pocket Hercules. I like that. It's almost a beast quake, but not quite.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, to give the devil his due, and they are the devil. He was a good running back at UCLA, but I've never seen a running back like that out of Arizona for some reason. I'm curious why that never happened. Had a couple of Heisman Trophy running backs at SC.
They're probably playing basketball instead.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Yeah, all the good athletes in Arizona.
Only if
Tucson play on the basketball team.
Only if they get paid the right amount.
Oh my goodness.
Then again,
all right. This is going down the rabbit hole very quickly.
All right.
Okay.
It's all in fun.
I'll just leave it with.
I really shouldn't talk about paying of anything.
Second and 3 from the 14-yard line.
I'll just say Gronk and leave it at that.
Yeah. Very true.
That's absolutely true. Look at that.
Oh, look
wide
at
open.
wide open.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be a first down, but it's a great. Just what you mentioned, Brian. The idea that these corners are playing off 10 to 12 yards like a safety.
Such soft coverage over there. But on 2nd and 4, you can't give them a 10, 15-yard cushion.
Right.
That's just an easy first down.
I'm not certain what they're doing, what their defensive coordinator or the D-backs coach is doing.
Well, and smart of Giles to recognize that too and hit him quickly.
Yes.
Sure.
Ball got out of his.
The under.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Ball got out of his hands quick. It was 1, 2, 3
Single
out.
coverage out here with Firm.
I see the strong safety sliding out a little bit, maybe to double, but here comes the motion. It's a great play fake.
Ooh.
Nick Macias is going to pick it up and down to the 5-yard line. Giles did a nice little rope-a-dope and
Yeah, did you see that?
nice to get
Nice
out of it.
footwork.
Good sidestep.
Little sidestep, little pump, stepped up, looked out and found his safety valve, and that was
Yeah.
Nick Macias.
Put it in the hands of your playmakers.
Yeah, and he's one of them.
He's a juggernaut. Give him the ball and let him rumble, jumble, stumble for 6 yards.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 for the Pack at the Tigers.
At the 5-yard line, so it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, just down. Knee went down a little. Oh. I need. Do it like. Yeah. DeVore.
Handoff to Rosales again, and he punches his way in for the touchdown.
Wolfpack touchdown. 2:38 to play in the first half. Rosales getting on the board for the Pack. That's a great job by the offensive line. You know, we talk about the skill guys all the time, Rob, but we really don't mention the offensive line very much. Pocket Hercules. All right, 24-0 Wolfpack with a 2:38 to play in the first half. And this is no time to relax, though, because Chaffey's one of those teams that they could get a crease, and, I mean, they are quick in the backfield. If they do get an edge, they could be gone. So, yes. No. So one thing I will say is, for ladies and gentlemen, please stay with us at halftime. Not only do we have a great interview coming up with a couple of Claremont's top golfers, women's golfers, Kelly Sue and Devora Strober, but we also have our halftime activities where we're going to have our crowning of our queen tonight. That will go with Viraj, the king. The queen was, the king was announced in this afternoon at a parade downtown Claremont. It was nice to see that back after a year absence. Giles with a kickoff. Nice deep kickoff. That ball's going to make the end zone. You know, he's a quarterback that has really found his leg in the kicking game. Yeah. Right, yeah. And he hasn't been back since. Devora. Going to be Anthony Brianna. He was the one who stepped in for Giles as a quarterback for a game or so when he was injured. I believe it was the Bonita game he was injured. Yeah. All right, so we have second down, 2 minutes to play. Going to be a quarterback keeper. I think he just climbed the ladder there. Yeah. It'll be gain of 3, so it'll be third down and about 7 yards to go. Here, a minute 38 left to play in the first half, and I think Chaffey's just happy right now to run the clock out. But I'll tell you what, the Wolfpack, they have 2 timeouts left, so if they, I don't know if they're want to use them right now. If they stop them on this play and get the ball back, it's going to bring up fourth down. I have to believe Chaffey's going to go for it here. And the offensive line for Chaffey came in. I mean, they're big boys. They came in with, you look at number 70 and number 72 and 75, and that's no slouch right there. And the defensive line for the Wolfpack are moving them pretty well. Yes. Fourth down and 1 for the Tigers. The Tigers really need to come up with this ball because it's going to be 40 seconds on the clock. It's going to be an inside handoff, and I think he's going to get it. It's going to be first down. All right, so the Wolfpack weren't able to stop him on fourth down, but the Tigers don't gain much, but just enough. So about 30, we're looking at the clock again because we have hieroglyphs, 31 seconds on the clock. It's going to be first and 10 for the Tigers. Sean Griffin around the left end. Yes. All right, that's going to take us to halftime with no time left on the clock. It's good 24-0 for the Pack. Great first half in a game that they must have tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for us at halftime. Right now, we're gonna get set up here, and we're gonna have a quick interview with some of our outstanding women's golfers. Hey, welcome back to Wolfpack Stadium here at Claremont High School. We have some special guests with us tonight. We have Kelly Sue and Devorah Strober, 2 of the seniors on the championship women's golf team. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me get right to it. During COVID, it was kind of a difficult situation for everybody, but especially golfers, because golf is such a mental sport. How were you able to stay competitive during COVID last year?
Well, honestly, COVID was good for us as golfers because you can socially distance when you play golf. So we played together a lot. We practiced a lot. We saw each other almost every day practicing, so it was really good for us.
So the morale always is great when you're together
and
doing that. Great. With you ladies trying to complete the back-to-back, did you complete the back-to-back champion?
We did, yeah.
That's outstanding. For undefeated season?
Yes.
First time, and I can't remember the last time if we had an undefeated season.
I think it's the first time.
First time, that's outstanding. How did you find yourselves being more competitive?
So we are a really competitive team, but the thing with golf is it's not as competitive as other sports. We do like to stay really mentally competitive because we are expected to come back and win our league title again. But when you're spending so much time with your competitors, you have to be really courteous to them. And so we have been really lucky this year to get along with all of the other girls in our league.
That's outstanding. Not just on your team, but along with the girls in the league. That's always one of the things you always see on like the LPGA and the PGA Tour, where you see they're competitive, but they're always joking around, or they're always when they're off the course and I think that's the same. That's a great mentality. What are some of your plans for next year, Devorah? What's your plan for next year?
So I'm hoping to go to one of the military academies or go to college on my own.
Outstanding. And Kelly?
I'm actually verbally committed to play golf at Stanford next year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And actually, I'm hoping Devorah gets to play golf for Navy because they're at the same NCAA regional, and
that
hopefully,
would be That would be phenomenal. Again, we've always talked as coaches and as athletes that it's great when you see other coaches at the next level that that you're able to play against each other at the next level and see the competitiveness in that, and just to see each other again as you get older, and you guys are never going to lose that friendship.
Absolutely.
That's something that's special. What advice would you give to somebody that wants to play competitive golf?
I would say just have a good relationship with your competitors and have a strong support system. It really helps you, as golf is a super mental sport. And just be wary of those bad days. There's going to be good days too, so just keep persevering and pushing on.
Hey, I'm going to throw one question, which I'm going to think of right here off the top of my head, is that if you were being competitive here at Claremont High School, what's the difference between playing high school golf versus playing like tournaments and different that are not associated with the
Well, definitely high school golf is team golf, so I get to have the time of my life with these girls that I love so much. I've enjoyed every minute of high school golf that I've played here. And tournament golf is obviously individual, so it's a lot harder on your mental, and you got to focus more, and there's more pressure and more things on the line.
In our ear right now is one of our producer and technical director is Coach Frank Ramirez, who is actually one of the girls' golf coaches. So saying that they have great coaches, which is outstanding. That's one thing Claremont High School. I've been here over 20 years, and I can tell you that the coaches for all sports that they get, they're dedicated. They put the time in. But what comes first is definitely the players.
Absolutely.
And I think Coach Lynch. Also, I think you'd agree with that he puts you guys first.
Definitely.
Anything else you'd like to say? Say a little quick shout out to Mom, Dad, anything?
Obviously, a shout out to Coach Frank and Coach Lynch. They've been the best. My past 4 years, Devora's past 3 years, they've been amazing. We love our coaches so much, so definitely shout out them.
Oh, great. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. That's Kelly Sue, Devora Strober. My name's Jim Muncie. We'll get you to halftime activities right now. Two-time defending champ, back-to-back women's golf champions. Outstanding job. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
I was just talking to Josh and Johnny Villa.
Right. We are back. And I want to say thank you. Congratulations to August Wagoner. And we want to say congratulations again to King Barrage Erdeke. Urkude, sorry. I've been butchering that all day.
All right.
So Chaffey will take over. They're going to start with the ball here.
Yeah, deep in their own territory. They're inside their own red zone.
Yeah.
So they muffed the kickoff return there a little bit, and by the time they gathered the ball up, they got knocked back. And it looks like they're starting, watching them spot the ball. It's like the 13-yard line, maybe?
I would say that's about right.
Yep, you got it.
All right, lucky 13. All right, so Wolfpack ahead 24-0. And first down for the Tigers. And that was a short run to the outside. I'm not sure
I don't think it's going to be much of a gain, if any.
They
No.
have gained a yard, but
He got tripped up pretty quickly at the line of scrimmage by Anthony Brianna. It looked like he had some room to run, but I think he caught a foot, caught an ankle, caught a shoestring or something, and tripped him up.
any one of those will work. All right, here we go. Second down for the Tigers.
Second down and 9. Ball's going to be handed off.
Wow, it's a scrum down there, Jim.
I'm looking out there, and I'm only seeing one Wolfpack player not on the tackle.
So 10 out of 11.
10 out of 11.
We'll take that. Take on one Wolf, you got to take on the whole pack, right? That's right, Mr. Nearing. Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Thanks, Jim.
Sorry. Am I here? Is this thing
Hello.
on? What's
Yeah.
that?
Testing. Is this thing on?
The broadcast starts later, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is this just practice? When do we go live?
Season starts next week, guys. Let's tighten it up.
3rd and 5.
It's a nice little off-tackle run.
Actually,
It's going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
yeah, they are stopping the clock.
Yep.
First down.
You know, while we're in this first down, I really want to give a quick, big shout-out to someone who's retiring this year. Not just Mr. Nearing.
Oh, who else is retiring?
So we also have Lynn Forster, who's the head of our ASB department on campus. She's been there for 20 years, and she's retiring in December. So we want to give a big shout out to Lynn Forster, really one of the rocks and the cornerstones of Claremont High School over the past couple decades.
Yeah, she is an amazing person. She's done so much for this school. The handoff.
I have to believe Chaffey right now is just trying to do ball control. They want to just be able to hang on and not give the Wolfpack as least amount of options as possible.
That would require them getting first down, which they did get one. So this is now their 4th play of this drive, starting at the 13-yard line. They're up to the 25-yard line, their own 25.
Second down and 8 for the Tigers. They've been coming out with a consistent three-eye set, or really a power eye look. And they're going to do it again right here. Ball's going to be handed off. A little cut up inside.
Oh, nice run.
It's a nice hard run.
And some good downfield blocking by the line.
That run is going to be by number 29. That's going to be Roger Martinez.
And a great tackle by Jaden McLemore. He jumped on the back and held on until the cavalry came.
We've got a timeout Wolfpack right here, so we want to make sure that we get some of our sponsors in. In the first half, we had a Metro Acura sponsor. We want to say we didn't get a chance to get a lot of these in with everything going on. But again, we want to say thank you to Metro Acura and Metro Honda out of Montclair.
Yeah, and also thank you to Huntington Pools and Spas. Huntington Pools and Spas and Design and Construction. They're at 1627.
We have the Cabinet Pros. Doing it right costs less than doing it over. Give the Cabinet Pros a try. They're 950 West Central Avenue, Suite A in Brea, California.
And lastly, John Elway, Claremont, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. 909-952-8100.
All right. Back to the action. 9:21 to play here in the third quarter. Again, power eye formation. Going to be a handoff to number 14. Oh! Tried to hurdle. And that Darius Eves, I believe.
Dylan Macias just leapt in the air, made contact, and took him to the ground.
Yeah, Dylan Macias left nothing in the tank on that play.
No.
Yeah, not at all. You know, we always tell running backs, don't try to jump through the air and cut through 2 tacklers. Well, he tried to leave the air, but guess who else?
Yeah. Nothing good happens if you leave your feet. That's what that's up to the helm, coach.
Oh my goodness. Starting to get a little chippy out there between the tackles.
I'll say number 75, Jaden McLemore looked up as he came in, and the big offensive tackle was right in his face. And, credit to Jaden. He stood him up and went toe-to-toe with him.
Yeah,
he outweighs him by a little bit.
Just a tad. They call him Biscuit, I think is his nickname.
And why would he be Biscuit?
I think he's a biscuit from 300.
Okay. You're not talking about McLemore.
No. McLemore's a licorice stick from 200.
Yeah, or I don't know.
So, but these guys are big. They're moving the piles. They're doing an offensive line for Chaffey's doing a great job tonight.
They're giving the power eye.
Now it's going to be a quarterback keeper around the end.
Clever play and a good fake by the quarterback.
That's Ethan Stewart, who we really haven't called his name much tonight. He's been their starting quarterback for most of the season.
Nice run. Sort of reminds me of being at an Army game.
Yeah.
They only had the gold helmets on.
The wishbone.
Yeah, because, I mean...
triple option.
I don't know, Jim.
No, they did not. They ran the ball pretty effectively towards the. They ended up with picking up a first down or two towards the end of the second quarter, but just time ran out on them. They let the clock run out.
Brings up a 4th and 5.
This is we just talked about it in with the that was 4th down. My apologies. I thought that was 3rd down play. They were going to punt, but they went for it on 4th down.
We were busy talking about biscuits.
Speaking of biscuits and gravy,
Claremont Corky.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, East Baseline Road in Claremont, 2213 East Baseline Road in the Sycamore Hills Shopping Center.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Pack at the 40-yard line of the Tigers.
All right, I formation, Rosales in the I set. It's going to be a play fake. They're going up deep, up top. Archie Vage. They did an outstanding job. Took a little punishment on the catch, but he did an amazing job high-pointing that ball. He's going to put the ball down about probably right around the 10, 9-yard line, somewhere around there.
That's how you coach it up.
Apparently, we had a little extra COVID money.
Tackle by number 29, Roger Martinez. We have an injured Chaffey Tiger on the field.
I don't know why we're celebrating.
If you're watching at home, it's not gunshots. There it is.
There you see it now.
Fireworks going off.
Yeah.
So halftime ceremony, they get off a bunch of fireworks. I thought they were done.
I don't know. I think
the grand finale is not happening until just now.
I think that was a pretty good catch. I think that was worthy of fireworks.
Yes, that definitely. If we want to go back to that catch, that was a phenomenal job. If we had replay, we'd show it to you again. But we've had some really great catches tonight. One by was it Firm over here right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now Archie Vades made a good catch. We've had some great. And you know what's great about that? A lot of those receivers are juniors. A lot of those guys are coming back next year.
We've got a good core of juniors coming back next year.
Yeah. And Nathan Giles. And look at the maturity we talked about.
Yeah, so from the first game of the year till now.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, he's really showing great improvement. And he's not afraid to throw the ball now. Early in the season, he was a little tentative.
Yeah.
And I think the coaches.
I think that was by design. Yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah.
They wanted to ease it into the position, but now he's taking this team over.
Yeah, we have a slot left. It's going to be a handoff to Rosales right up the middle. Rosales is going to go into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for the Wolfpack. Have a night, Raymond Rosales, second touchdown for the Wolfpack tonight. It's going to put the score at 29-0, waiting for the extra point. Caden Campazano, the holder. Nathan Giles looking to add a little points there. That's a fourth touchdown. That ball's going to be fumbled on the snap. And that's not going to be any good. So it's going to be 30 at this time, 30-0, 6:39 to play in the game. And just a recap. And, I'm sorry, in the third quarter. So we have a Claremont drive started on the Chaffey 40-yard line. In 2 plays, they went 40 yards and completed a 40-yard drive with a 9-yard touchdown run by Rosales, his second of the night.
Of course, that great pass.
That's probably, yeah. I mean, 2 plays. You had of the, a 31-yard pass play. So Wolfpack up 30-0 right now, getting ready to kick off. Both teams playing very hard tonight, and Wolfpack really coming out and doing the job tonight. We talk about the offensive line. Number 14, LaShawn Griffith. LaShawn Griffith is going to be taken down by a host. That's going to be Anthony Brianna.
It was Anthony Brianna making the tackle.
That was a great job by Brianna.
Griffin gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Coach Shane Heil, you can see on your screen there, making sure he has the right players in on defense. Coach Anthony Heil, the defensive coordinator, has done an outstanding job tonight scheming against a big front for the Tigers.
So let me ask you, with the score 30-0, 6 minutes left in the third, at what point do you really start giving your seniors a chance to play tonight? Seniors who maybe not are able to see the field as often.
I think it's a case of, there's number 7 again on the outside. Good job by Dylan Macias. And I think to answer your question, Rob, I don't think it could be wholesale. I think it's a case of bringing in a few seniors at a time. Looking down the list, I'm thinking I'm seeing George Gueda, Jason Kim. We have an injury down on the field, so we will.
Nick Garza.
Nick Garza is another one, absolutely. Philip Quinitar. Isaiah Sosa Vasquez. I know he's played some corner for us this year. Unfortunately, we have Jack Magianis, and we also have Drew Mowbray, who are out right now. They're not able to play. And I'm also looking down there and seeing that Grant Pillow is also out tonight. Although he's not a senior, he's not dressed out tonight.
We have Baseline Orthodontics at Dr. Lee and Dr. Kit. They're at 540 West Baseline Road, Suite 12, Claremont, 996268501.
And also, we have Angie Kocharian at Allstate. You're in great hands. You're in good hands, but that's great hands with Angie. The best compliment is a referral. 4701 Arrow Highway, Suite A in Montclair.
We also have American Window Company. They're in Glendora. Phone number 626-967-4043. Or you can email them info@americanwindowcompany.com. Clearly, your best choice for windows.
Clearly. T&G Roofing Company, roofing, solar, rain gutters, 800, the number 6, roofing. www.tgroofing.com. Hire a contractor who knows both roofing and solar. All right. We also have Hot Homes, your home sold guarantee, or I'll buy it. Your referrals help the Wolfpack. Call Monique and start packing. 909-296-6668. All right. We have Eric Martinez, State Farm. Eric Martinez Insurance and Financial Savings Incorporated. Eric Martinez at 440 West Baseline Road here in Claremont. Give him a call. It's State Farm. So we're well covered insurance-wise. I think we have Allstate. We have State Farm.
Yep. And
For
our Wolfpack defense.
And our Wolfpack defense, that's possibly the best insurance.
But all kidding aside, these sponsors have been there for us, and we've added some along the way through the season. I think people in the community are recognizing that we're a growing concern. If you get a chance to subscribe to the Claremont High Network, please do so. Subscriptions help us and gets us more sponsors here. And
Big number 63,
not just football, but all
Give him a hand and then get off the field.
and other activities like dances that are coming up. Are you going to be doing anything for the dance coming up? homecoming dance? Might be a camera there.
I do not know.
You just never know. You know what? You need to
Tune in
and find out if we have something.
You would probably know before we were.
Yeah. You folks at home would start texting us.
Yes.
And sending chat messages. All right, 2nd and 14 for the Tigers at their own 23-yard line.
6:21 to play, reset the game, 30-0 with the Wolfpack. Second down 14, as Mr. Nearing just mentioned. Here we go. Orbit by number 4. It's going to be an option toss on the outside. Ooh. Great job picking up. That was Brianna, I believe, again.
Dylan Macias had him. He met him head on and stopped him in his tracks.
That was really nice tackle. Good form tackling there. At home, you saw the toss and outside, and all of a sudden it was like he ran into a brick wall. The runner just stopped dead in his tracks, and he had a good head of steam going, so that was a great tackle there, Coach.
We want to go back and say a few more thank yous. We want to thank the cheerleaders, all the senior activities that have been going on for the last couple weeks. Again, thank you to everybody that's involved with the broadcast and all the student workers and so on. Here's a pass. My eyes might be deceiving me. They don't pass the ball very often.
A little bit better pass. It was open and may have gotten the first down, but
brings up a 4th and long 14.
4th and 14 from the 23-yard line. And probably the hardest working man on the Tiger team is coming out.
Yeah, Josh Freeman. That pass was just intended for Josh Freeman.
He was open. A better pass would have made a completion, but probably still would have been short of the first down.
These snaps from center would have been floaters back there. I'd be interested to see if Wolfpack is coming out with this one.
JV girls are selling tickets here in the stands.
Close. Eves got close to the punter on that one.
Nice punt by Freeman.
Oh, don't do it. Nice. Leaper.
Zach Leaper on the return.
Zach Leaper's going to, there's another.
Don't move the chains.
Don't move the chains, punt return.
Just turn them around. Turn the arrow the other way.
Answering your question, Rob, again, now's the time where you start entering. If there's any offensive players, I think you get them on the field. In fact, I would be really, if there's a backup quarterback, I know that the freshman, Will Middleton, had been out here before in a couple of games. And if he's on the field, that may be the guy you want to get under center, at least in the fourth quarter.
It's not senior night. That was celebrated last week, but it is the last home game of the season for the seniors. And if I had a vote, I'd say put him in.
Yes. Here comes a walk up front. Oh, it's a great look by Giles to get the ball out to Macias. Macias is just going to lower his shoulder, pick up about 12 yards.
Great run after catch there by Macias.
Yeah, Dylan did a great job there. Good hands, too, coming out of the backfield. Giles did a really good job adjusting and making a nice, easy toss.
I'm impressed. He stepped up, avoided the rush, and just flipped it out to the left.
Yeah, that is something that
First and 10, 12-yard line.
learning how to step up, step up in a pocket when the pocket is collapsing. Unless you've been in that position where you have a bunch of very big and angry guys coming at you, for you just to step up there and make a throw, that says a lot about his growth this year as a quarterback. All right, we got twins here, Tim.
All right, we have twins set right now. We have Firm on the outside. Vade is on the right side in the slot. It's going to be a run play. Oh, it's a nice little misstep up the middle.
Inside handoff to Raymond Rosales.
Raymond Rosales did a great job of putting his foot in the ground. Instead of going wide, which I think the play was supposed to go, went straight up the middle.
He saw that opportunity. I think he was supposed to stretch it out, but like you said, he saw the opportunity to go north-south, stuck his foot in the ground, and had a productive run out of it.
Salgado, number 4.
Salgado was there, and so was Campos.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
I got blocked on that one.
You know, really interesting this evening that Wolfpack really haven't run that many plays.
No.
They've probably run less than 20 plays the entire night. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. History teacher, sorry.
Oh, look at
Rosales for the hat trick.
Raymond Rosales. Outstanding job by Raymond Rosales. Third touchdown this evening for the young man. And looking at this and realizing that he's a junior as well coming back next year. The Wolfpack are going to be loaded on their skill positions. Claremont started at the Chaffey 23-yard line thanks to a great return by Kyle Firm. Or was that Leaper that had the return?
It was Leaper.
And then 4 plays, 23 yards, and a Rosales touchdown. So he's going to pick up his 3rd touchdown of the evening. And the extra point is good by Giles. 37-0. Wolfpack have this well in hand.
Yeah, I wanted to mention about this might be nitpicking, but the last extra point that was missed at the offensive snap was Caden Campazano. Archie Bates held.
I'm just wondering if something's really interesting with this.
Even on that bobbled hold, Caden did look a little gimpy, a little gingerly as he came off the field.
Yeah, I didn't really see him dive in after the ball either. It was
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, I'm not going to injure myself.
And that's probably why we're seeing Rosales get so much work as he's getting today. He's being the bell cow.
Yeah.
And I can't help but think about next year. The 1-2 punch they're going to have with Brandon Cole and Ray Rosales at running back.
And Campazano.
And Campazano.
He's only a junior
You're right.
as well. Yeah.
That was a nice return.
26-yard line.
The scary part is it might be a case of if
It's a triple threat.
If Cole and Rosales are so good on the offense, Campazano might just play defense. I mean, you have the options. I'm sure that he always, obviously, you want to play offense.
It's the triple threat if you want it.
Yes. Boy, wouldn't that be crazy to see the triple option? All right. Not sure who called the timeout. Looking up at the board, both have 2 timeouts, so I believe that was Chaffey who called the timeout right now. So Wolfpack defense are going to head back out. Chaffey's going to start with the ball on their own 27-yard line. There you can see the coaches down there on your screen. That's Coach Campazano trying to work out some. I'm sure he's trying to get some different kids in. You see some of the senior statisticians there. Again, we want to give a quick shout out to the seniors managers, Chloe Stark and also Kathy Castro, the student managers who are seniors. They do a phenomenal job with this program. You may not think that it's a big deal to have student managers, but I'll tell you, there aren't coaches around that wouldn't love to have those 2 working for them.
They've done a great job this year. We're very lucky to have them as part of the Wolfpack family. So at 37-0,
I think, well, right now you're starting to see Brandon Cole. I'm seeing Brandon Cole in the game. I'm seeing a couple different guys that normally.
I was talking about winding the clock.
Oh.
Pass downfield, almost caught. Number 4,
Incomplete attempt, number 4, Daniel.
He almost got mossed.
Yeah.
He almost got mossed.
There were about 4 or 5 Wolfpack defenders around him. He had to jump up, come back to the ball to try to make that play.
Oh, we're in the 35-point range, so the game's going to go quick from this point on. In league, actually anytime I believe that it's over 35 points, the clock is going to run outside of a timeout or an injury.
All right, so I have something to interject here. With a 37-point lead in the running clock, it's going to be foregone conclusion of Wolfpack to win this game, which means a 5-5 season, which means probably the playoffs.
I would hope so, yes.
So Rob had mentioned we have no more home games.
Pass complete to Roger Martinez.
I think he's right. I think that if
well,
Claremont doesn't make the
at least in the first round.
In the first round.
Right.
I mean, if the planets align and that would be great.
I think it's a rule when at all possible to not have to play 2 road games in a row in CIF.
Yeah. So normally the high seed obviously will get the first home game, and then if there's an upset and the road team wins, they will host the following week, provided that the other road team that they're going to play doesn't win.
Right.
And then it would be a coin flip.
And then, right, if they both played away games, then they flip a coin to see who gets the host. Oh, great defense.
Great breakup by Dylan Macias.
That was a college football style right there.
Yeah.
Find the ball and knock it away.
It's a great job.
And, of course, with the emphatic incomplete sign at the end. So now it's 4th down again, the hardest working man in Claremont right now.
I want to say that they have to punt it, but it looks like they're keeping the offense out there. I mean, really, what do they have to lose at this point? They have to make first. Well, they have to make first downs.
They may have already lost that, Brian.
Yeah. Someone passed Brian the note. Right?
This just in.
That's fine. All right, so 4th and 6, and it might be a quick kick. Let's see.
Oh,
it
is.
is.
It is.
That's a good call.
Fourth down, Chaffey.
So Coach Nearing knows a couple things, huh? All right, how about an apology from you two?
Well, I will say that age does tend to get over.
Okay. All right, the retirement jokes have started. Oh, boy, I'll be watching
I mean,
all
you've been
night.
around a lot longer than we have, so.
Hey, next season, I'm going to be blowing up the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. The chat's going to be down every time.
Comments from Indiana.
We'll have to have a special call-in, special hotline. See, this is a move right now that Giles has just got to be handing the ball off right here. You really don't want to take a chance. If Wolfpack are going to make the playoffs, you don't want to take a chance of getting some sort of cheap shot or anything like that.
Right, they're just letting the clock.
That's going to be the end of the quarter, yeah, with the running clock.
So just call them over. You see them there on your screen.
And that's going to be the end of the fourth quarter. Third quarter. Claremont 37, Chaffey Tigers 0.
I want to give a few more shout-outs here, some more thank yous to some people that are watching. I know that we have Mr. Eric Tucker, who's one of our great science teachers here at the high school. I know that he's at home watching. I also just got a text from Tony Webner, one of the all-time fan favorites here at Claremont High School, one of the assistant basketball coaches. He's out there watching. So we want to say thank you to you guys, also to everybody else that's out there. If we missed you along the way, I apologize, but it is nice to have so many people watching us, making sure that keeping us honest, keeping us. But looking over here right now, I'm looking at the student section is full and packed. It's such a great night for homecoming. So thank you very much to everybody who's had a part in this. And back to the fourth quarter action. The clock has already started running.
Yeah, players are down deciding what's supposed to line up. So we have
that might tell me there's other guys in the game now. It's going to be Nick Macias on a quick give. Macias is just going to run out of bounds. Good tackle by number 3 there. That's Isaiah Taylor.
That, I want to say, was Jack Magallanes running that ball, number 14. Was it not number 14?
No, it was 44.
Sorry.
That's all right. Magallanes is still injured, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, but if he did, He did a great job.
Yeah.
Crunch up like that, it's hard to tell, what the number is. 44.
Yeah. It did, and I see on my stat sheet here, he is a senior, and he's also out tonight. So I don't think that was Jack Magallanes.
Great recovery. All right. So continuing on 7 pass, and you have the 40-yard line now of the Tigers, and we have Giles under center.
All right. We have a power eye. Oh, Cole's going to get the handoff, go right up the middle. He's going to drag a few tacklers with him, carry them up to the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Great run by Barron Cole.
Yeah, DC.
And a first down for the Wolfpack.
Brandon's another one of those kids that started off the season, I don't want to say tentative, but just unsure of himself.
Tentative. And what's funny is you put a ball in his hand, and let me just on defense, he hits that thing like a guided missile. Yeah. If he sees someone running in the hole, he fills the gap and stops them. You put a ball in his hand, and he gets a little tentative. I don't know if he's being patient or picking his spots, but he doesn't hit it the same way.
Yeah.
Well, our good fortune is if he hits you, he'll be back.
Yes.
Oh,
a heat-seeking missile on defense and a bullet on offense.
Yeah, he'll be an integral part of next year's program, absolutely. So we have, here he is, Brandon Cole at tailback again.
I remind him in class every Monday. Pretend you're a linebacker.
Trust the science.
It's going to be a handoff.
There we go. There's
the one we talk about right there.
That was explosive. That was some speed right there. And it earns him 6 yards.
That's another guy that I talk about, you have Campuzano, you have Rosales, you have Brandon Cole. You have a plethora of riches that are juniors coming back next year. You know, your receivers, Firm, Leaper, quarterback.
Wow. Yeah, you start talking about it like that. It's just
And I'm looking down at the sideline, and I'm looking at 6'4" Grant Walsh, who will probably be a wide receiver or a tight end, but he also plays a great defensive end as a sophomore. So, I mean, it's going to be it should be a fun couple years in that, and hopefully beyond that. But I know that Coach Heil and the entire program, they spend some time. They do their homework. They do a great job of getting these kids ready. Second down 3. We have a slot left, a definite run set. It's an offset I, or offset king, possible queen set, depending on their set. Oh, there's Cole. Look at the blood. It's a nice job of Brandon. Yeah.
There he did a good job of being just a little patient. Let the rusher get around the blocker and then took that inside route. Ended up with the first down.
All right, I'm looking at down here. We have Nate Ward getting in the game right now. He's a junior. Also, I see George Gueda going in. I see number 89. That's going to be Ryan Dunphy. Cole Martinez is also in the game. Thank you to Julian Zacharias. I'm looking out there, see number 66. That's Alex Kochari.
Alex Alvarado's in.
And I want to say, Xander Lopez, he's come out right now. So it looks like the seniors are the starting seniors are starting to get to, they're turning it over to the young kids right now on the offensive line.
And that's a tough moment for them because they may not realize it right now, but it'll hit them that this might be their last game of football.
Yes.
Walsh is out there, as you mentioned, a split wide right.
This is going to be a great run. I'm looking at who's the running back right now. Oh, that's going to be number 13. That's Alvarado.
Beautiful.
Alvarado did a great Anthony Alvarado.
Maybe 6 on that.
Nice cut. 20-yard line.
You know, if everything went well right here, I think Coach Heil would be happy with draining the clock and ending the ball down at about the 5-yard line and just taking a knee and getting out of here. But
They are clearly using as much time as they can between snaps. This is the furthest thing from a hurry-up offense that you'll see. But, yes, nice 5-yard gain there. A good run. Toronto looked good. And again, another junior.
yes. So I'm looking out here right now, and I see pretty much the same guys on the field. See if I see anybody new that's out there. I see number 65. We talked about that. I don't know if there's a 65. I don't have him on my roster.
You mentioned Grant Walsh. He's the wide receiver on the right side of the field.
I know Nate Ward's in the game right now. It's going to be a handoff to Alvarado up the middle. It's going to spin and not be able to get away.
Nothing there that time.
It's a good effort, but
He's going to lose about 2 yards on that, maybe 3.
Alvarado, the ball carrier. Stop in the backfield.
This is a great homecoming game for the Wolfpack, up 37-0 with about 5 minutes left to play, 5:40 on the clock. And, couldn't have asked for a better, after last week was a tough week for them coming out and losing to West Covina.
yeah, that last second field goal.
Yeah, they led the entire game until it was over.
Yeah.
So it was definitely something that I'm sure it was hard for the kids to get over. But you know what? Talk about the resilience of how well they came out tonight. Right off the bat, Caden Campuzano, one play and 48 yards to open the game. Put the Wolfpack up, and they haven't looked back since.
Or turnover on downs. Let's see what we got here. Giles under center. He hands off to Macias.
Macias is going to get about 4 or 5 yards there. It's a nice job.
Yeah.
Nick Macias, nice run for a fullback. So it'll bring up 4th down. And Claremont is not going to go for a field goal here.
Tigers had good coverage on that. Andres Alvarez chased him down from behind, from the backfield, and his teammate Jaden Yahamil eventually brought him down.
Well, this might be something here. Who who is going into the game. Giles just shook Campy's hand, so I think he's done. I think it's going to be Anthony Brianna is going to take the last snap here. Well, I don't know if it's the last snap, but he's going to take the next snap.
He is coming in with the play.
So we're at 4 minutes left to play.
Right, let's see. He's going to be under center, and he's got Macias at fullback. Handoff. Oh, nice.
I don't think he's going to get it, though.
He's going to be a yard short.
Yeah.
Gave him a chance. Gave him a good look.
So I'm seeing number 43, Philip Quintar. Number 17, Isaiah Sosas Vasquez is in the game. Brianna stays in the game. Out at safety right now is number 20. That's going to be Logan Castro. Cole stays in the game. I also see number 21, Jamel Oliver, is going to come out the corner. Ryan Dunphy. Trying to see who else I see in there.
The number is 028.
I see number 92, who's going to be Travis Luna.
And number 40, Nick Garza.
Nick Garza gets there. Nice. And also, I believe I saw a 64. That's Alejandro Miranda.
If you have that number,
Nick Garza is like the Sean Lee of our linebacker corps. He could be a player coach.
All right, who got the sack on that? Is that number 92? That's going to be Travis Luna. Great job, Travis Luna. All right, another player in right now is 28. I don't have a number on. I don't have a name on 28, so I apologize. We're going off of what we have. Nick Macias comes out of the game. Dylan Macias comes out of the game.
on 3 on the play. Claremont Wolfpack back.
Yeah. I think the party's already started. I see DJ Jose Ancona. Sidelines are getting into it. All right, so we have a 2nd down and 13 for the Tigers. They're going to have to throw the ball here. It's a good opportunity. Quarterback keeper. It's not a bad run.
Ryan Dunphy again, almost with a sack, which would have been a safety. It would have been close.
All right, there's a minute 28 left to play in the game. They've probably got 1, maybe 2 plays left in the ball game tonight. Wolfpack with a resounding answer from last week. Their defense, again, if you think about it, they've given up 10 points in 2 games. Because they did well in all league games, they've given up a total of 16 points. Isn't it? In 3 games, they've given up 16 points on defense. Yeah. Yeah. If you can get in the end zone once, you're doing okay. All right, 3rd down, 5 to go for the Tigers here. 53 seconds left to go in the ball game. Quarterback's going to run. He's going to look. Oh, nice job by Philip Quintar. Get a hand on that. That ball's going to keep – the clock's going to keep running. They're going to maybe get one more play off, but we will see. It's going to be 4th down. They might as well try it, get it off there. But what a great turnout tonight for homecoming night here at Claremont High School. We had our king crowned this afternoon with Virage. Tonight we had August Wagoner crowned as the queen, and homecoming dance tomorrow night. So hopefully everybody will have a good time. We got Halloween coming up. Wow. Lots of good things. That's going to be the final play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So we're counting down 3, 2, 1. That's your ball game. Wolfpack are victorious 37-0. Want to say thank you to everyone who's listened. Hopefully we will have another game for you, whether we're on the road or not. We will try to get another game going. For our engineer and producer, Frank Ramirez, for all the student help that we have, for the student engineers, for the student trainers, for the student camera people, for admin, thank you very much for allowing us to do this. Thank you for those people at home, CHS ASB. Also want to say thank you to Rob Hoyle. Thank you to Brian Nearing. My name's Jim Muncie. And one last thing I can say is, last thing that we have to do every night is
Go Pack!
have a great night, everyone.